Hey guys, welcome back. I've got a chatty intro for you today, and I'll just give you a little background about what we'll be up to. It's going to be more at home because I realise like every video that I film is out and about in the countryside. And as much as it's lovely to see the countryside, I'm not sure that you need to see like 20 minutes of it every time I upload a video. So I thought I'll try and make some cozy at home content today. So to start with, there's some things I want to chat about, but I'll be showing you my new look order that I did because for context, right, I had no autumn winter clothes because not this summer but the one before I started to hate all of my clothes and they just were not doing it for me anymore. So I sold loads of them and I got rid of them. And I was like, when it comes to winter, I will buy some more. Winter came and I hadn't got any clothes and I didn't want to buy any. So I did a little order, I remember, and hated everything that came. Didn't send it back in time. And then I was like, that's the last time I'm doing a big order online. It wasn't even a big order and it was ridiculous. I'm not sure why I chose what I chose. I have genuinely wore one of the dresses to a funeral and the tracky bottoms about 3 times. So it was not a success. I am somebody, when it comes to clothes, that I don't treat myself to clothes. I have the mindset of, from an environmental point of view, I need to be careful how much I indulge myself in that way. So for the last probably 4 years, I have not indulged myself in the area of clothes at all. And mostly anytime I got anything for my wardrobe, it's been because someone has bought me a voucher for M&S or Zara for Christmas. So that's a bit of context. I have not had an autumn winter wardrobe for a very long time. Last year I was cold and not very stylish. This year I'm going to be very stylish. And I also had this issue where I kind of I didn't really have an identity when it came to my clothes. I know what I like in respect to, I know that I like a bit of structure. I know that I love also really loose flowy clothing, like soft fabrics, beautiful like neutral colors. I like to play around with texture more than color. I'm more of a like brown, cream, beige, white, black kind of person. Whereas some people love to have like bring their face alive with a bit of colour. That's not me. So my order is really beautiful stuff. I'm really happy. I can't believe the new look cater to my height. I can't believe that their trousers fit a 5'9" girl. I can't believe that. So I did an order before, a couple months ago when I first got to Cornwall. So I was like, my clothes are not warm enough to live here. So I bought some basics like this top, the trousers I'm wearing, but I didn't buy any jumpers or anything because it wasn't cold enough. And I sent half of it back because of length or feel, because I'm really picky and fussy about how things feel. So I sent half of it back. So I had some essentials, but nothing. I didn't really have outfits. I had basic outfits, but not stylish outfits. And I thought, you know what? I love New Look's collection at the moment so much. Their autumn winter vibe, they are so leaning into like the colours of the season, which I obviously love. And I think they're doing a really beautiful job of like, you can buy things that go with each other. Like sometimes you look online and everything is its own piece. Like ASOS, everything is its own piece. They've got so many people that they're selling. But New Look, the design is really like, everything feels really coherent and as if they are appealing, like they have a very specific type of style that they're appealing to, but it works for lots of people as well. I love it. And I typically wouldn't buy from someone like New Look because I feel that I don't have an understanding of how environmentally friendly they are. I'm assuming not very, but I can't say that statement with confidence because I don't know. But that is what has put me off buying in the past. So I was buying things from Vinted before, just for a bit of background about like what happened with my wardrobe and everything. I was always buying charity shop stuff and Vinted stuff, but the problem is it's not always the best fit. It's already been used, which can sometimes mean you get something that doesn't have a ton of life left in it. And it's hard to match clothes based on and create outfits based on one random person's crap shot of a jumper on their phone and it gets here and the colour's different. I've had quite a lot of issues with Vinted. Some people love it, but I've had a lot of issues where the colour's not been right, the feeling's not been right, the size hasn't been right. and that I can't tell enough from the photo if it's going to be good. And that is worse. That is just as bad for me as like buying something new, is buying something secondhand and then knowing I'm not going to wear it. Like, why would I bother with that? So I'm going to be more cautious when I buy secondhand, because it's not really that environmentally friendly if you just buy cheap crap that someone wants to get rid of and you don't wear it yourself, and then you either just get rid of it or give it to charity, whatever it is. Like, that's not my favorite process. But I will say, like, going to film this vlog, it feels a bit braggy to have a big bag of clothing. So I'm going to give you some context. I haven't really done this before on my channel, but I do feel like it's nice to have like a sit down chat and to like understand people a little bit better. So I think that I grew up in a low income household and we never had excess of anything because we couldn't afford it. So even now, like, my mum, bless her, cannot afford to go out and do a shop or like to buy things seasonally. Like, she can't do that. So she's got her essential clothes and she often just doesn't feel that lovely in, like, she has lovely outfits but she doesn't feel consistently nice, is like what she'll say, is because she has things that she's bought when she can afford it. And like, I have that similar kind of mindset. Like, when you grow up in a low income household, I feel like it does shape, like, not for her, like, she didn't grow up in a low income household, I did, but like, she's lived on a low income for a long time. So I have an outlook of not buying in excess, which is not a bad thing, but for me, buying an autumn winter wardrobe feels like a huge luxury to me, and I feel like I'm potentially like bragging by buying it. Whereas I know there's people my age that do an order like that every 3 months. But yeah, I just wanted to put it out there that I feel really, really, really grateful that I can do this and buy those clothes. Like, the fact I've been able to move out and afford clothes. Don't get me wrong, I have split it across Klarna by 3 payments. But I feel really grateful that I can afford those clothes, and it's stuff that I really like, and I feel like I'm going to get a lot of wear out of it, which makes me feel so grateful. I've kind of developed this idea that I should have the bare minimum of everything because that's what I'm used to and that's how I've survived up to now. So when it comes to needing things, like, I need a winter coat that's waterproof, has a hood and is long and warm, but because I have a coat that's waterproof but isn't that warm, and I have a coat that's long and warm but isn't waterproof, I feel like it's excessive for me to buy a waterproof coat that's long and warm. Does that make sense? It's not really intentional. I don't think like it intentionally, but it's how I've survived. It's how I've got used to doing things. So this order for me, just please know when I'm showing you everything, I don't even know if this is a lot of clothes to someone else, but it is to me. Please just know that I'm not showing off, and this is not normal for me, but I needed it. I hadn't got much. The only jumpers I have of my nan's, who passed away this year, they're the only jumpers I have, other than 2. I've got 2 other jumpers and then I have hers, and they're all like really similar. So they're not like, they don't really match my stuff. They're just like, I could put them on with a pair of jeans and that's about it. I have 1 pair of jeans, so I bought another pair, but I don't think they're going to be comfortable enough for me because I'm really picky. So I was finding I was using things up too quickly, like putting it in the wash and then wearing it again, putting it in the wash, wearing it again, running out of clothes in between that, and then also over wearing the same pieces so that they run out really quickly. Like, I had some trousers that I bought last year. I had 3 pairs of trousers, I think. 2 of those items now, I've worn them so much that I really just cannot wear them anymore. Like, they're absolutely ruined. Kind of how I work, and I'm trying to interrupt that way of thinking. Like, one thing I would absolutely love, this story is like really sad to me, and I know it's about clothes, but it's still sad. You don't have to agree, but when my mum was younger, she had nice stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, she had nice stuff, but she couldn't really afford to buy herself new stuff. So like, she had nice clothes, but they were getting older, and my nan wanted to treat her because she was running out of clothes and couldn't afford them because she obviously had children to look after. So my nan, I'm imagining, had saved up a bit of money and said to my mum, let's go into town and I'll buy you some clothes. So they went shopping together. My mum puts her bag down at the end of the shopping spree and tries on some shoes. Someone steals her whole bag of clothes. that she just bought. Bearing in mind she could not afford to buy herself anything, and she didn't have much left, hence why my nan had taken her in the first place. But I just remember thinking that it's so sad that somebody who really needed that and deserved that, and it was stolen. And I'm sure potentially whoever stole it needed it as well, but that's a nasty thing to do. And I would love, 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 when I got this order, the first thing I thought was I would love to treat my mum to an order like that. I need it right now. Like, I need the clothes now. So as much as I could have ordered them for her, I need them. But next time I would love to be able to try and buy her some bits, because I was opening that and thinking like, oh, I feel so good now knowing that I'm not going to go out feeling like shit all the time. And I don't want my mum to go out feeling like she's got the choice of very few items of clothing and that she doesn't like feel that confident in what she's picked. Like me and my mum probably both have as well, like for some sad bloody reason we have expensive taste, but we've never been able to afford the expensive taste, which I think means we've gone for quite basic clothes because we're not really sure what to buy, because it's not, we can't really, I don't know, it's a bit tricky to explain. With this haul I would love to be able to do this for my mum, and I have been working really hard recently, and that's why I've been able to buy the clothes for myself and move out. Like, I can't believe I've managed to move out and can afford to do clothes shops. Like, I'm really shocked, to be honest, but I have been working hard and it's paying off, and I need to carry on. I need to continue in that way so that I can hopefully do things like that for my mum. And like, if she needs help with like my little brother or something, like if there's things he needs buying, that I can help with that. I just really would love to be that person that can help my family out a bit more. I could start doing that for other people. That would make me really happy. But yeah, that was a bit of a vulnerable one. I've not really spoken about I feel like coming from a low income household, it can change a lot. Like, people can live in a low income household when they're young, have their own job, and then it's not a problem anymore. Like, parents can make more money and things improve. Like, there's a lot that can change. But for my mum, bless her, like, nothing much. She's got herself some like good jobs, but they're always in like looking after people, like whether it's like people with mental health issues or children. Like, she's always doing caring types of jobs, which obviously don't pay very well. So hopefully me working harder, like, I would love to be able to do a bit more for her, bless her. Don't know why that's gone on. I don't know why I'm going on about my mum so much over a New Look order. But that's what I was gonna say. Me and my mum used to go to New Look together. There was one in Whitney in Oxford, and I used to go there with her. And we used to like shop in the sales section, and I remember there was like a £8 top, and I was going to a festival. I was going to a festival, and then she couldn't afford it and I couldn't afford it, and then we called my dad up and he went to say no. She was like, how dare you say no, it's £8. It might not even been £8. He paid for it. But yeah, that's like me and my mum. We loved a bit New Look. We loved an M&S, and I haven't shopped in New Look since going there with my mum probably 10 years ago. That was like one of our little days out. Bless her. I love her so much. It's just not fair, like, how much some people can struggle for such a long time. But she's given me all the power and confidence to know that I can succeed on my own without help. And like, sometimes it's a good thing knowing you haven't got someone else there as a financial blanket. Like, it can really push me to work hard and look after people, because I know there's no one coming to save me. I've got to do it on my own, or I'm going to be in a not very good position forever. So I'm getting there and I'm doing my best, and hopefully that is all like a lot of talk just to show you some clothes. New Look bits to show you. This is the next day, hence why I look different. I don't know if the lighting is good enough in here, so I'm just going to show you some bits to double check. I can always turn the main light on. Let's see. I just quite like the cozy vibes. So first up, a polo style, extremely soft and very warm, which is amazing for the winter time. And I think it looks quite classy, simple. This is very masculine for me, which I was a bit worried when I ordered it. It wasn't really my thing, but it looks so soft and warm, and I love the colour. I'm really glad I got it, because I would have that in multiple colours now. I definitely have it in like a cream or a navy. This is the trousers that I was telling you about that were actually long enough for me. They are a satin style, not too shiny though, drawstring waist, perfect length, really, really good length for me. I think these will go really nicely with the jumper that I've just shown you. And then I've also got some little up boots, which these are really nice if you're just going for a quick walk or your feet are cold in the house. Like, they're so comfy, easy to throw on, great for living by the beach, obviously. And these have like a matte finish, which is really nice. But I'm assuming they're like a faux suede or faux leather. Kind of a mix of, by the looks of it. But I think that this is like such a nice colour combo, like all of the neutral tones but different textures. Like, you've got suede, shiny, soft, and I think it feels like luxurious comfort, which is what I'm kind of going for, because obviously I love, as I was saying yesterday, I love comfortable stuff. I don't have to go out of my comfort zone like with colour. I can go out of my comfort zone by going a bit more put together, I guess. Just to warn you, I'm on my period. It came on last night and I feel quite sick. I never get this, but I feel sick. I really don't feel very well. It's really, really heavy, which I haven't had one like this in since I was like 14. I don't feel great, but I really wanted to show you my stuff because I'm so excited. Oops. I've got this skater style dress, which you can see there's lots of sway and movement in it. Kind of like a racer neckline. Hopefully my bra straps might come out of that, which is really quite annoying. This isn't the type of dress I'd want to wear a strapless bra with. But I was thinking it would be quite nice with, I don't know if you're thinking crazy, but maybe a long sleeve white top underneath if it were low enough to go under here. I think that could be quite nice. I do need to try this one on because I've not tried it on yet. I'm not sure if I will find this uncomfortable. It is flat, but it's going to be right nearly on the collarbone, which is probably not that comfortable. Lovely, nice and simple. £28, but you get 25% off when you do new orders, or if you remember the corduroy skater skirt that I got. I think skater skirt is the right term. It's pleated, it's got the buckle. I think it's really nice skirt for, I don't know if it's going to fit me all that well. It's a 10, which I would never need a 12, especially not if I'm wearing it up here. But it's a nice length. I really like a mini to be mini. Let me pull the camera down a little bit. That'll be nice with tights and my little boots, tights and my brown knee-high boots. I've also got some dolly shoes to show you actually that I haven't even got out the packaging yet. Do I do that yet? No, but they will go with that because I don't have any dinner type shoes. I've got bulky boots and I've got 2 pairs of quite bulky boots. I've got a cream pair of boots, but you can't wear them with tights because they're cream and they're tight to the foot. So I did need some flat casual shoes that were for a tiny bit dressier than a trainer. So this jumper was about £6 for some reason. This roll neck jumper. I don't actually have any roll necks. I have one beige roll neck from years ago, which hasn't got much. It's not very thick, it's just once over. I do enjoy roll necks because you obviously don't have to wear a scarf. And if you have a coat up to here, sometimes it's nice to just have a roll neck, zip up your coat and not have to worry about where your scarf is going and how tucked in it is and around the back of the neck. So yeah, I'm happy to have another cream type jumper because I've obviously got this one, but I have to wear a layer under this one because it's so itchy, but this one's not itchy. I won't need to do that. We've got very, very similar jumper, but this one was more expensive. I don't know why that one was so cheap. I don't know if it was last year because there's only really my size left and only one of them, I think, so I was really lucky to get that. I've got this grey version. The difference would be these are turned up, which I really like that. You've got a bit of double warmth. So I think this is really cool. It's very it's quite oversized and baggy because I got a medium. I could have got a small, but I would prefer something that covers my bum. Sometimes I just want something, I don't want to worry about things like that, especially when sitting at the beach and you want like a bit of extra something to sit on. Like it's nice to have a long jumper and a long coat. Got these regular jeans, right, and they're long enough for me. Regular is long enough, which I was really surprised what long would look like. The only thing is, so I don't know if you can see, this is the cuff. I really like this detail. My godmother has some jeans like this, and she looked really trendy in those the other day. She had some of those, is it Tanzin? A bit like Uggs, but like, oh no, were they clogs? I can't remember what they were, but she looked really cool and effortless. And I saw these and I thought, I like the wash of them because they're darker than the ones I've got. But these are wide leg. It doesn't work on me. It doesn't work on my body type. Basically what my problem is, I do have like quite probably wide hips here. So these jeans are a little bit, they're totally fine when I'm sitting down or bending down. Bearing in mind I was squatting, but they were around here, and that was a little bit tight. That was the only area where they were tight. They sit like this and they go out at the bum. Personally, would rather jeans that fit round here normally and then carry on down. So I guess I'm maybe looking for a straight leg and not a wide leg. A lot of water retention when you're on your period, so could barely do that today. The other day they were perfectly fine. Yes, can you see what I mean? So it's like, I always have this issue. We sit down in them. Yeah, the sitting down is a problem. So I think these are a no from me. Got some more basic skirt under things. So I've got this down to here, long sleeve, black top. That'll be nice with every pair of trousers I've got. Same, oh no, not the same in white, because this one is actually long sleeved, button all the way down, which I like, just easy to wear. Sometimes in restaurants, like in the winter, I get really hot when I sit down to eat, but it's too cold to not have a layer on, so I like wear those underneath, and I think they look classy enough. And then I've got a short sleeve one foot. I probably would more so wear this like if I was going out. I might wear it with a mini skirt and some boots and tights and like a little jacket. I need your opinion. Basically, when I ordered them, the studio lighting, it wasn't obvious that they were this cheap type of velvet. I feel like they're very Halloween-y. Underneath, like direct light, they look ridiculous, and then when you're sort of got them on the ground, they look fine. What a look this is, by the way. They're quite comfortable and would work well with tights. I'm going to try them on with tights and skirts and dresses. I want them as a backup because I don't really have any nondescript backup shoes. These are a wide fit. Both are in 6, which fits me fine. I bought some in a 7 the other week, and with an insole and 2 squishy things in, they're still too big, which was my mistake. I actually wore them out before realising they were just too big. Just tell me your opinions on these. I do like them. They were £17.99 and I got 25% off, so that is a really good deal for comfortable shoes I won't wear a lot. And I also got 2 belts. I'm going to try and do a bit more layering and a bit more with belts. This one I got a slightly bigger size, I think. I can wear this for jeans. And then the other one I got in an extra small, which is more of a statement belt. This one is more of a create a bit of a waist on an outfit and not have loads of overhang. I hate when you put a belt on, you've got loads of this flapping. Suede vibe. Brown bag that I got from my last order. This will go together nicely. I think that will really tie it together. This is a navy satin, which I do love navy. I think navy is such a classy colour. And then I also got it in burgundy. I was feeling very adventurous on this day. Got it in burgundy, which I think will go beautifully with, I hope. I think both of these skirts will go with this jumper. I used to have a brown skirt from number 5, my favourite shop in Woodstock, but it got too big and the waist on it is so big now that it falls down. This is not going to be a problem with these. But yeah, that one was, I've worn it, washed it a lot, so I got a replacement. So yeah, got 3 colours in those. I think that I really like to have a midi skirt sometimes in the winter. This will sound really random, but sometimes when I'm on my period, I don't like to wear jeans or trousers because I feel like there's not enough holding everything in place. So pants, tights, midi skirt, and I feel a lot more secure in that. So these are a great thing to wear if on your period you don't like to wear jeans or tight trousers when you know you get a VPL and everything. I have a grey coat, I'll show you. I'm getting so excited by all this. I think this looks stunning together. And then I'll show you my coat that I've got. I got this from Sainsbury's last year because my Sainsbury's coat had gotten really old and my nan said just buy a new one, girl. I'm keeping the old one though because it's really warm and it's lovely. But yeah, I think that would be so nice together. That would be really pretty. I'm excited about that. Another coat that I have to tie all of these things together is from H&M and I got it for Christmas 2 years ago. I think this coat's so classy. I'll put it on quickly for you. Like this coat, white jumper, brown, navy, burgundy, satin skirt. That's a really nice little combo. I love this coat because it's double breasted and it's got good lining. It's got like a satin lining. I absolutely despise when you buy a coat or a jacket and it's got no lining. I think that feels really flimsy, really cheap, cold, not good for much. So yeah, I really like this. It was from H&M a couple years ago. I love a cream coat. When I was younger, my mum had this beautiful cream coat, long line cream coat, and it had a massive stain on it, and I loved it so much and I always wanted to get it dry cleaned so that I could wear it, but I wouldn't have been able to pull it off at that age. But yeah, I always think that a cream coat looks like a 2000s like posh mum who lives in a mansion in America in one of those films. That's always what I think of, and I always feel really classy when I have curly hair. Neutral palette. This, I really like it. It's just a bit scary wearing it out. The first day I wore it out I had to go on a bus and I got stains, black stains on the back of it. I was fuming. I got them off obviously. That I got from Sainsbury's a little while ago. It was £20, but there was a bit of discount, I think. Oh no, it was £17. But this is the dress that I got from Sainsbury's, which I'd like to wear with a belt and the new suede bag and probably a long coat or my cream coat. I think that'd be really nice. Let me lay everything out, and if I've got room I'll add some extra bits to show you my autumn winter vibe. These are ones I got last time that were taken down to £12. Thick, high-waisted material. These are a very thin, wide leg, high-waisted trouser. I like a high-waisted trouser. I don't love it like a wide leg trouser, but I don't love a wide leg jean, I've realised. These are the satin skirts in three different colours, which I find them so easy to wear. This is an old one, but similar to this one. This one's a little bit longer. Really good price. This one has buttons down to here. This is something I got for about £6 last time in the sale. It's got structure and a zip up the back, so it's quite nice for warmth if you want to have a bit of tailoring to your outfit. Those are the jumpers. Those lovely satin trousers. Can you see the colour combo here that I love? And my light's making it all a bit, but look how lovely and thick that is. I think it's beautiful. Short sleeved, turn up jeans. My belts. New replacement for my broken skirt. This is a skirt of the dress that I showed you. You can see all that detail in there. Really, I'm just so surprised by the quality of it all. It really is lovely. And then these are the shoes, which we need to make a decision about. As you can see, they look really odd here, but then when they're down on the floor, sorry, it's a bit messy. They don't look so crazy, look. Depends on the lighting, so I'll have to make a decision about those. But yeah, that's all the bits I got. And I'm really chuffed with them.